What is up to the transparency? Oh, look at that. Beautifully done. Move this over. Again, welcome everybody. We're going to be using a couple different screens. We're going to be using Hector the projector. We are going to be using body cam footage, 911 calls. Let's lay it all out, because you know what? None of this should have ever happened. I don't want anything to happen to you guys. And it's been my motto since day one. If somebody does this in my presence or I know about it, I always block them. I want nothing to do with them. And this all started against me because of jealousy, money, competition, and sorry ass bitches. It's that simple. But don't get caught up in it, because if you come across anybody like myself, they're going to tell you all about it. They're going to go at it. They're going to tell you that, hey, you can't do this, and we're going to do something about it. Yeah, buddy, what's up? So I want to show you guys this, though. Take a look at this, what you guys are looking at right now, which is I've been hunting around. I've been actually, a bunch of shit got stolen from my place, my house, outside of my house. Take a look at this. So I've been running around being my own damn PI on my own case. But check this out. You guys want to see something crazy? This is my neighborhood here, and take a look. I'm gonna, we're gonna pay attention to this vehicle right here with the trailer on. Take a look. May 7th, 2023, 4:02 and 34 seconds. Okay, check this out. You can see two images there. Now, .405 and 34 seconds. Look at this image. Same timestamp. Look at that. Only one image. Again, I'm going to zoom in. Okay, do you see that? 5/7/2023, 4:05 and 34 seconds. Ready? 4:05 and 34 seconds. Look at that. Nothing. How could the same timestamp have a trailer there and then not a trailer there? How's that possible? How's that possible? Look at that. Now, again, 4:02, 34 seconds. SUV up above it, just, probably half of a car length in between. An SUV, probably a car length and a half behind the trailer. I'll take a look at this. Okay, ready? Now, I'm going to add another pic to the equation. Let me see how I want to do this. Where's it at? This is what I've been working on. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Crystal, I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused too, right? But here, check this out. This is the same day, same time. Okay. How does this come back and say that it's the same time, same date, and it has a trailer behind the SUV, and then it doesn't have a trailer behind the SUV? Okay. So hold on. I'm going to show you guys a couple different things. Hold on one second. Let's see, where is it? All right, now. This is a blurry picture, but you're going to be able to make it out at least. All right, so here, hold on. Okay. Ready. Now, I'm going to back out just a little bit. Right there, okay. Right over here, this is lights on SUV. Okay, do you see that? You can see the reflector of the part of the trailer in the back here, and then you can see the SUV. It's two different, you can see it. I know it's a crappy picture from what you're looking at, but do you see how much closer this vehicle is now, and it's offset? It's like coming down the street. All right, there's the same, you know what I try? This is just zoomed in, okay? And I wanted your guys' opinion. Okay, you see that? It's zoomed in, but that's the SUV with the reflector of the trailer right there. Does anything stick out to you guys in this picture? Okay, so check this out. Let's see. I'm gonna go like this again for you guys. So I'm gonna go back to this. All right. These are two houses side by side. So hold on. Let me bring this back in for you. All right. 4:05 and 34 seconds. You see that? 4:05, 34 seconds. See, there's SUV, no trailer at 4:05 in the morning and 34 seconds. Okay. Now, 4:05, 34 seconds again. No. SUV there, SUV there. Okay. 4:02, 34 seconds. See that? You can see the trailer. You can see the SUV. So between 4:02 and 34 seconds. Okay, so 4:02 and 34 seconds. It's there. Then 4:05 and 34 seconds. So 3 minutes. Boom, it's gone. Okay. 4:05, 34 seconds. But look at this. 4:05 and 34 seconds. Yep, it's gone. So within 3 minutes, this trailer is gone. All right, no motion detected, no nothing. But here we go. This is what's crazy. I was able to get another camera angle. Okay. And you guys tell me if you see the SUV. Okay. Do you see the SUV that would have been in front of the black truck? Do you think that there's one? I know this is next to it, and this is the vehicle that I believe that backed up to then take the trailer. But do you think that there's I can't see a car how it was in front of. There was a vehicle in front of that black SUV. I don't see that there anymore. Do you guys? Okay, so when you this was done within 3 minutes, okay? But something that I thought was odd here is I can't see the vehicle that should have been up in front of the SUV, the black SUV. I don't think that it's there. But yet when you go to the 405 mark, okay, check this out. You guys aren't ready. You guys aren't ready for this. I'm going to tell you what I think happened here. And I'm about to pop that ass. Okay, so check this out. Do you see trailer, SUV, and then you see there's a vehicle that's now like that we deem you could say it's in the streetway versus off to the side. I'm going to go back just so you can, just because I'm going to show you what I believe happened. Because I can see it on TV. I took you a screenshot. Okay. Did you send it to me? Please hit that thumbs up. Yeah. Wait for it. See how it's off to the side here? You can see that they're not parallel anymore. This vehicle is now basically, it's next to the SUV. I just want you to be able to tell that these are offset. They're not how it was before. This is way closer. It's offset. It looks like it's backing up, okay, to go get that trailer. Okay, now check this out. Okay. All right, here we go. I'm going to tell you what I think took place. You guys can tell me what you think. Okay. SUV's right there, right? The black one. Then you have the silver tannish one that's up front. Look at this white one though. Do you see how the back part of the Jeep SUV is kind of looks like it's lit up? See how it's got that light here on it looks like a car is coming to approach it. Do you guys see that? So what I believe took place here is I believe that, because remind you, look at this 402, it's parked there. All right. Does that vehicle look and resemble? So then when you go like this at 405. Is that the same? Do those look like the same vehicles at 405 and 34 seconds when it's gone? So 3 minutes it took. So 405, that one. I believe that this front SUV backed up alongside of the black SUV, pulled up with it, And then either there was a switch in the SUVs or it switched and put it on that other trailer that was coming up. But there was no movement detected. It's just like, boom, it's just like there and then it's gone. And how could 3 consecutive in a row cameras miss that? You guys see that? 405, it's gone. 402, it's there. 402 and 34 seconds, it's there. Now let's go back to this. Pay attention to the SUV that's up underneath the light up there in front of the black one. Pay attention to this. Right, so check this out. Stop screen. Share screen. Okay, now check this out. Boom. Underneath that light, it's up there to the left. Okay. Now look at where this SUV is. That SUV is way closer now to the black. It's like basically almost, it's backing up so that it can get cockeyed so that it could take the trailer. And so this SUV, in my opinion, parked there on purpose. Okay. But then it knows that it only had 3 minutes to make this happen, to then be able to be seen back on camera. Okay, you see that? So that SUV is backing up. So I believe that this was the SUV that was in front of the black truck or the black SUV, that because none of these Ring cameras were able to pick up any motion. So again, you can see that I don't think that there is the reason I don't believe that any motion was picked up, like when you're driving down the street, is because the car did not come from either direction down the street. Every single Ring and camera doesn't pick up. But within 3 minutes, though, you either had the same SUV back in that spot or you had a different one, but there's no movement. How is this possible? How's this possible? Well, in my opinion, it's possible because you would back up the one and you would take it. Because from this shot, I don't see that SUV up there anymore. What are your guys' thoughts? How did the trailer get attached? The trailer was attached. How did it get attached? It was always attached. How did it get unattached? No, I'm telling you something. It would have had to take 2 people. There were mowers on it. It was heavy. And it did not have you would have had to have a jack with you as well. Because it didn't have when you pop it off the hitch, when you put it down, it didn't have something to crank it back up because it was broke. So you couldn't do it like that. And this all happened and out of sight within 3 minutes flat. Talk about some fucking thieves. Oh my God. Nope, it has a crank. Guess what? No, it doesn't. Because I know all about it because it's my trailer. It's my trailer. So this trailer hitch worked perfectly fine, but the trailer itself, the crank that it had, it was motherfucking busted. Did not work. So when you drop it down and it hits the ground, okay, normally you would just be able to crank it back up to be, no, you have to lift this mofo, okay? How do I know this? Because it's mine. All of it's mine. All of it is mine, okay? They stole the trailer with everything on it. Boom. Put it on a different car, put it on a different truck with a hitch in 3 minutes flat. What do we think? So this is what I've been doing. Right here, I believe that that SUV that was parked up in front backed up and that's the vehicle that took it, but it had to be back in that spot within 3 minutes. Whose my truck is that though? Yeah, right. I know, right? What's the timestamp on the blurry one? And see, and that's the thing. So hold on, I'm gonna do one other thing here. So I'll show you guys. Another one of these. It's another one. Okay, so check this out. All right. Gotta add this last angle here. I want to show you one last thing. What's up, bub? Yeah. 10. All right, so you see where that light is? So this is, yeah, you can. This is just how I think they were able to not censor anything, is if this vehicle backs up. What I think is just interesting is that that back of that white SUV right there, it looks to me like it's getting lit up because like lights are approaching on it. 4:02 in 34 seconds. So why any of this matters is that when we're talking about ring camera footage, when we're talking about any type of surveillance footage, you know, what vehicles do you think that these look like? Here's what it looks like if it's dark. If something can hit it, if something couldn't. But I want to show you guys in a 3-minute period. Yeah, it's capital J.
I know, just one capital, right?
Yeah.
That's the first thing, right?
Yeah, it works. I promise it works. But here, boom. Can you believe this though? The 3 minutes that I needed, You're telling me like, and how does this not make any movement to trigger any movement? A damn cat triggered it. But right there, I mean, like right here, I see on the right, I see that end of that Jeep. It looks like it's. I mean, you can look at it, I guess, two different ways. If you think that it lights are starting on it, or lights are, because you just started the vehicle. But that white Jeep here looks like that those lights are on, or that there's a vehicle approaching to light up the back of it. Again, I don't know. Do you see any figures in this? I don't see any figures. It's just wild, huh? Anyway, so you look at these. It's Jax James. I don't know what you're doing. I did see a figure earlier. Anyways. Too heavy to push it back to the Jeep. I mean, this is heavy as hell. I mean, it's heavy. It's very, very heavy. So, anyways, within 3 minutes, gone. But more importantly, there's no footage to I mean, there's no people. So when you want to go ahead and talk about the Brian Kohlberger case, I can't wait to see this footage because I want to know where the hell my footage is. I got all this footage. The timestamp on the blurry pic is important. Does the pic have a timestamp? Yeah, it's right here. Oh, that one that has that? Yeah, we have that. I'm not giving that time up yet, though. Anyways, so no, they wouldn't have used the crank anyways. Even if it worked, it would take too long and make too much noise. They would just spin. Yeah, to spin it. Yeah, and I'm telling you this right now. The SUV, the black SUV is raised, okay? So you would have to lift it up off of that, hold that lift because I'm telling you, one person is not going to be able to hold that, twist it, and then you got to back up a vehicle into it, and then you're going to latch it down on it. That's going to take at least a 2-man job, I think, to hold it. Then you got somebody driving the SUV. I mean, in my opinion, because you can't like the trailer just can't be sitting down. It's too. You're never going to be able to get a hitch underneath it because when it's sitting on the ground, the trailer without anything, you can't get I mean, you could back it up to, you could hit it, I guess, and then you could get out of your vehicle and then try to lift it and move it up and drop it down. I don't know. Sure, I guess all of that's possible, but how the hell was none of this on camera? Yeah, 3-person job minimum, right? 4:02 in the morning. Yeah. Maybe they fixed the crank before they stole your trailer and stuff. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3-minute job. Yeah, no. So, anyways. So, that's enough about that, though. How are we doing on this lovely Thursday? You guys doing good? Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Let's see what we got over here. I gotta open up this. Um, mm, 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 mm. We're going to look at some body cam and we're going to listen to a call. Motive to steal, they're just thieves. I don't think thieves need motive. That's what they do. They got away with like $5,000 to $7,000 worth of shit. I think that's the motive. It's expensive, very expensive stuff. So, you haven't gotten it back, I take it. No, I guess that's why we have insurance. So what I thought was crazy though is I was like, this person, what a dipshit. Whoever did this is cameras all over. Well, talk about an inside job. I'll tell you what, there is a way to find out though if you want to be sneaky. After something happened, you go around to all your neighbors and ask them if their cameras work. You're gonna find out a lot about. Oh, this really doesn't record. I only have it here for just looks. I'm like, what? Okay, Sue. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean, I got the jank version, so it's just after 3 hours, it just goes away. So we park our vehicles behind my husband's work truck because of thieves like this. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hi, Boston. All right. Have you guys been good? Awesome sauce. So let's take a look at something. Timeline of events here, rather interesting. Again, this is for purposes of, bringing awareness to. You got people that want to like DM you or act like they want to talk about a case, and then the next thing you know, they want to talk about, people that have nothing to do with the case. As far as if you're following along with a true crime case, and you join a Facebook group. When you join a Facebook group, your name, first and last, unless you're using an alternate account, everybody that's in that group, guys, can see your first and last name. If you comment, if you post, and then they can click on it. So when the Idaho 4 case happened, and then everybody was in these Facebook groups and people were joining them, that's where, you're subjecting yourself with your first last name if you were just joining with your regular Facebook account. However, there's advanced people out there that know, oh, hey, don't join a Facebook group with your real first and last name. Join with a fake account, or make sure that you lock down your profile and make it all weird and make your name something it's not. But the really advanced people, they're not using their real accounts and they're making up an alt account. So, because if you think about YouTube, how can you communicate with somebody outside of YouTube if you watch a live video and even if you're commenting in the, the live chat feature like you guys are right now? You guys have different names and what have you, but there's there's no way to know who you're messaging with. But in Facebook, when you're in a group, all you have to do is click their name, and then it gives you an option to friend request somebody. It gives you an option to message somebody. So please be careful when you want to join any type of Facebook group, any type of social media group where you're putting your first and last name out there. And if your profiles are public. So what happened to myself, as well as I know a lot of people out there, I was never in any Facebook groups to do anything with true crime. I joined one Facebook group and I said I would never do it again because talk about the crazies. Okay, talk about bored stay-at-home wives, housewives. I don't know what is in the water. Okay, but I don't know what would be in anybody's blood, period, or that you would ever just lie or do things that would consist of going real life. I don't understand that. I don't understand, and I never will, but I definitely will fight against it. Trying to find out who people are, or when you do find out who somebody is, that you want to like dig deeper and find out where they live, what they do, who they're friends with. If the question then comes up as to why, what are you doing with the information? Why do you need it? Now, if somebody came and, I don't know, was threatening you, okay, because you were in a group, so that they messaged you, and when they messaged you, they just threatened you with all this crazy crap. And therefore, I wanted to see who was threatening me, so that's why I did it. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense, okay? But if you are in a Facebook group and you're just messaging with people, and you think, when I say messaging with people, I mean like posting, and then you're commenting publicly in this Facebook group, and then you decide to, well, hey, I wanted to talk to you about my theories. And so you're like, oh my God, you just private message this person. You're like, hey, I'm so-and-so from this group. I hope it's okay that I messaged you. But oh my God, I wanted to tell you my theories, but I just didn't want to write it out there so everybody could see it. Well, how whack is your theory that you can't put it out there, you know? But that's how stuff starts, because how else would you honestly know anybody? How else would you communicate with people? Because I can tell you this right now, when you're commenting right now in the live chat feature right now, I have no way of clicking on that, and then that gives me an opportunity to message you. Okay. I'd have to possibly email you, I guess, if you have an about section on your channel. But so when the Christopher Watts case happened, that's the one Facebook group that I joined. And I told my friend Kendra, I will never forgive her for that. Never was in any face. It's not my thing. But now with this Idaho 4 case, you had one of the bigger groups. I forget what they were calling it, but I wasn't in any of them. Just like I said, I would never join another one. I didn't have anybody in there for me. I didn't have an alt in there. But Facebook is a lot different than YouTube. So when people are trying to say like, oh, someone's coming after me, someone's coming for me, I want you to understand that with YouTube, okay, that's way more difficult to do. If you are just in a YouTube watching a live broadcast, nobody can, how is someone going to come for you? If you comment in a live broadcast and you're like, oh, wow, I mean, yeah, I just made my own name. It says my name. Here I am. Yeah, could they then take that name and try to like Google search it and put it in like been verified and do all of this? Absolutely. But then they have to figure out, okay, where do you live? Like there's going to be, there could be like 500 Jane Smiths, or whatever. So the trolling starts, guys, it does not start on YouTube. Okay. Where you're meeting up and you're making like these friends. Like when I see people saying to me that, oh yeah, I was talking to so-and-so, and I'm like, how did you even like begin talking to them? Because did you write your email when you guys were live chatting? Did you say, oh, hit me up, here's my number, and you just put it out there? Did you put someone's email address? I mean, how does that work? Because I don't have a Facebook group. People are trying to get into my Facebook group that's Truth and Transparency, and that's Fight for Family. And you guys are probably wondering why no one's been accepted, because I'm not accepting anybody. I'm not having cesspools. I'm not having Discord. I don't have that type of stuff because that's where the meddling of bullshit happens. That's where the trolling happens. Okay. The trolling does not happen and start on YouTube. So everybody needs to get that straight. So I'm putting that out there for everybody to understand. But that's not where that happens. I couldn't tell you. I don't think I've ever seen anybody throw their cell phone number in the live chat saying, "Oh, hey, Annie Potts, I think you're just so awesome. Here is my number. Hey, Annie, call me." And then they're putting out their number. "Oh, here, Annie, here's my real name, and you know, message me." Or I've never seen that in my live chat. So, you can do you. You can go wherever you want. But I believe that people do have the right to be anonymous if they want to be anonymous, because there are whackadacks. But what you don't have the right to do is to be anonymous, okay, and go trolling and go threatening people. But who the hell has time for this? Who has time for this? I'm going to tell you who has time for this. This ain't people that go to work every day and come home and coach their kids and go out on dates with their husbands. You think those are the people that do this? You think that's who does this? That's not who's trolling. People that have lives, guys, they don't have time to troll. So you have to ask yourself, why would anybody ever do it? Why would they ever go after somebody? Who has time to do it? And then how does it all work? Okay. And how trolling works is it comes from gaslighting you. It comes from acting like, "Oh my God, did you hear what so-and-so said on their live? Oh, they deleted it, but they said da-da-da-da." What? They deleted it? I would tell that person to go pound rocks, because you're either coming to me with facts and receipts, but who would ever come to somebody and be like, "Oh, did you hear what so-and-so said? Or did you see what they wrote in a comment section?" And people are taking clips and, screenshots of something. It's like, well, what was the question asked? Maybe they wrote that because of X, Y, and Z. But anybody that comes to you with half truths or part of the story or clips or the infamous, "Oh man, they deleted it," or "I can't find it," you need to run from those type of people. Okay. And the person that says, "Oh, here, I want to give you this, but I don't want to be involved with anything." Well, then why the fuck are you coming to me? You don't want to be involved, but you're going to hit me up. What the hell is wrong with you? You just involved yourself. What are you talking about? Like, are you? "Oh, here, I just don't want to be involved, but here you go." What? And then you have the infamous of people trying to get ahead of something so that they can change a narrative. And for me, what happened was, with the Chris Watts case, is back when that Chris Watts case happened, I was in that accused Facebook group. And can you believe it? People took screenshots from 2018 in that accused group, took all these screenshots, because you know how I could tell that they were from 2018 is because when you take a screenshot, sometimes you're going to see something that says, "Oh, posted a week ago," or "posted, 4 weeks ago." Well, how are you showing me a 2018 post that I know that I made in 2018 about that case, and it says posted 3 weeks ago, posted 4 hours ago? But can you believe that people were resurfacing posts in 2020 that were saying stuff like 4 hours ago this was posted? And the point about that is that, okay, so whoever took that screenshot, it wasn't somebody that just took that screenshot in 2020. It's somebody that took that screenshot in 2018 and then kept it all that time. Where do you keep something for 2 years that you're saying one day you may need what Lana Oriani posted in the accused killer Chris Watts Facebook group? Ah! Now that's some priceless shit right there. Loser. Hey, let me go check my let me go check my files to see when Lana Oriani posted in the accused group. Anyways, so but I'm thinking to myself, well, whoever had those screenshots from 2018, okay, clearly thought it was important, or I was important enough that they wanted to keep them. But then when I resurfaced a comment again in that group 2 years later, I comment in that accused group. So 2018, Chris Watts annihilates his whole fucking family. And there's this group, have posts in there. Now, do I think that the narrative of what's out there about that whole situation is the truth? Absolutely not. And I can prove that. But through the discovery. But that's nor here nor there. What's crazy is that I comment because after the Netflix came out, you know, all that time later, I comment in the accused group. And then it was like, you know, oh my God, if Lana goes to YouTube, she's going to take over the Watts case. I was never going to YouTube. I, in fact, went and got the lawyers, Jane Fisher's firm, to represent Watts because he said he wanted to appeal. Well, guess what? You have that right as a citizen if you want to appeal. I was helping the family, Ronnie and Cindy, make sure that they could get all the questions and answers that they had about their grandchildren. They're victims. Those were their grandchildren that were killed, and they weren't getting answers. They deserve those answers, the same as the Rusiks did. That's how I work. That's how I operate. Anyways, now, but I never, ever could ever imagine that some bored ass bitches, okay, because I didn't give them enough attention, didn't allow them in my group, or didn't talk to them enough, or didn't give them information, or blocked them just flat out. I was like, dude, block. Like, I have that right to not talk to whoever I want. That's my right. So I just block people. If I don't want to talk to you, if I don't want you bothering me, if you're not my cup of tea, I don't talk shit about you. I just block you. I don't want to just go do, I don't know, go pick daisies. I don't know, do something. Just don't write me anymore. Move on, you know? So I want everybody to understand that you guys have those same rights, okay? So when you see somebody in chat, don't point out if someone's being a troll. We see that, right? You see somebody, block them. Don't engage with that shit. That's what they want. They want that. Why do you think that they're doing it? You think they're just doing it because they want a reaction, right? Well, don't give them that. Block them, move on. What I've been showing with my case, and that's exactly what it is, I'm going to now go to my exhibits, is what happened to me. And if it's happening to you guys, I'd fight for you too if that was your situation. What it was is people were lying about the Chris Watts case. People, I guess, made a bunch of money off of this case with their YouTube stuff, with their whatever they were doing. They were also doing a bunch of wild shit behind the scenes. And people were being bullies. People were, if new channels were starting up about the Chris Watts case, they were taking them down because they didn't want to lose their, like, all the people that followed that case. We want them, you know, we want to keep Watts Island onto certain channels. So we're going to ruin people that would ever start a channel to try to talk about it, I guess. That's what I've been able to uncover. But these people, these women, they're trading one addiction for another. Whatever their addiction was beforehand, well, right now what it is social media. And they need instant gratification. They need something now. And the moment that I removed people from my life that I was like, dude, I want nothing to do with your crazy fucking situations, or, if I don't trust somebody, why would I keep them around me? So all I did was simply block people back in 2021. I blocked people. I blocked people from, my Facebook. I blocked people from, YouTube. I blocked people from my phone. Block. And I was like, I'm going off to start a nonprofit, and I want to help. I want to take my talents and I want to help people that don't have the ability to just help themselves on their own, or their families can't do it because they don't know how to navigate through the criminal justice system. And what I see out here is I see a lot of people with a lot of ability. And I said, well, all these people that dig all this shit on all these, like, you're trolling people, you're looking all these people up. Well, why don't you take your little research team and why don't you apply it to, oh, here's a case. Let's research this case and help this inmate who's been wrongfully, accused and convicted. Isn't that what, anybody that likes to dig and look for stuff, isn't that what that's like all about? Oh, how many have I blocked on my channel? That's a good question. I think I have over 500 blocked. 320 something now. It was probably 500.
We can unblock them all.
Yeah, we can unblock people and just let them all in. But I think right now it's what, 326? There's 326 people blocked from my channel. So, Mod Squad, right?
I know. I thought she was gonna get nervous about that. I said it just for Mod Squad.
Yeah, I love it. So, yeah. But so what ended up happening here is these people, because I always said to myself, what's the motive? Like, who would spend hours upon hours doing this shit? You're not making any money, okay? Like, what are you doing? And then so I said to myself, well, they got to be doing it for people that actually are making money. Okay, there has to be a money motivator here, because who wastes all of their time, okay, doing this stuff? Because, guys, it's hours. It's all day and all night. Okay? It's all day and all night. So I blocked people. And these people thought that, okay, well, we're going to just go lie about Lana and the nonprofit. And we're going to blame other people for the defamation. We're going to say that this person, or we're going to make it seem like this person did. We're going to set up people, and we're going to troll other people, and we're going to go out there and start harassing people and make it seem like it's coming from Lana. And make it seem like it's coming from Lana. Make it seem like it's coming from Lana's camp. And I'm like, camp, mofo, I'm a one-man band with my very good friends that donate their time to be my friend. But they donate their time to help mod. But none of my friends feel entitled in that mod. They don't say, well, I'm modding for you. Where's all, like, I want to see all the information that you have. You have to give it to me. My friends don't say that to me. But there were people that used to think that thought that, okay, well, I thought we were all in this together, and why aren't you giving us this discovery and this and that and the other? I was like, what? This is all confidential information. Why should you get it? You know what I mean? But that was never part of it. You can help research, you can help be part of it, but you weren't entitled to anything. And the moment that they weren't given stuff, or I blocked them, and it all started when I blocked a girl by the name of Andrea Powers. I blocked Andrea Powers. I didn't want any part of that trolling lifestyle. She was in hella Facebook groups, hella DMs with, multiple like group chats in the DMs, and it was just like the people that I noticed that were always getting themselves in trouble, or just the gossiping people, are people that, you need to go get a job. Okay, but you can't do this all day. You can't I don't even know what your hobbies are, because all we're ever talking about or you're bringing to my attention is video after video after video of, hey, did you see this video? Hey, did you see this? Did you see what this person said? No, I fucking didn't. No, I didn't. You want to know why I didn't see it? Because I'm doing shit. I don't have time for this. Oh my God, then you need to see what this person said. This person said this. I don't give a fuck what this person said. I care what people do if they're like, so I said, please stop sending me this stuff. All these people, stop. Okay. I didn't even have a YouTube channel at that point, and I'm getting sent all this shit. And this was all this Watts bullshit. And I was like, why do you listen to these? Why do you watch any of this stuff? Like, none of it's even facts. Like, this one woman named Natasha Cooper, I was like, she's eating her phone. She puts it to her face. I don't even know what she's doing. And she's talking to some spirit box. I'm like, but she's yelling at the camera. She's like, this was what I was like. I was like, how do you do this? Hey guys. Thank you guys for the haters gonna hate because you're good at what you do. I've watched lots of YouTube in regards to the courts, and I believe that they're completely jealous. Oh yeah, thank you there for that. Super chat, appreciate that. So, but when I went ahead and started this nonprofit, it was designed to be like a little mini innocence project. And what it is Fight for a Family. And I encouraged all these creators. I said, hey, I would love it if whatever case that you're covering, bring it to Fight for a Family. We'll put it on the website. We can have all the information there. People can come and be members. It'd be $10 a month to be a member of it. And then you have access to, like, see the factual stuff, see the case files, see all the stuff that we go and get with requests and all that type of stuff. And then any creator that was on YouTube that wanted to be a part of this, they brought one case, and it was on there that people could collectively work on together. People, could work on together. Don't go digging up all this information on this woman that's commenting like a lunatic on Facebook. How about we go, hey guys, let's break down this discovery. I'm sure we can, if we use all of our digging skills and our research skills and we put stuff together, I'm telling you, the Innocence Project has freed how many people? Okay, like, it works. So I wanted to do it on a little, like, smaller of a scale where we did all the research, built all the case up, and then went and got a lawyer to do it, free for the inmate. And you would work directly with the families. Fight for a Family. Okay, you work with the families. Okay, because the family members, they're the ones that have all the information, but you develop the good relationships with the families as much as you would with the inmates, and that's why it's Fight for a Family. But I saw that there was so much talent, I believe, that was out here that was being totally wasted. And it was also being discouraged because anybody that was worth a damn, they would come after and run you off of YouTube or try to, or, it's just jealousy. It is what it is. So I said, no, you know what? I'm going to expose all you mofos for what you are, because they went and attacked the nonprofit. They went and attacked my livelihood, my son's life. You name it, they've come for it when concerning me. And they defamed the shit out of me. And the core people that did this, they would manipulate evidence. They would manipulate screenshots. They knew the truth, but would go and tell a creator like, let's just use Craft and Barnes for an example. Here it is, Craft and Barnes. They would go tell another creator all this stuff to get you already plant the seed that there's some beef. There's no beef, but they're planting that seed so that you're staying away. So that you're staying away from people because you think that they talked all this shit about you or whatever it may be. But it's like they get to sit back And they're like, oh, watch this. Lana's going to go live and she's going to do all this stuff and she's going to think it's this person. Meanwhile, we did all this stuff to her, but she's going to go ham on and talk like all this crap about so-and-so. And these trolls sit back and they think it's hilarious. And that's what trolling is. I'm telling you right now, there's people that are sitting back right now wondering, is Lana going to expose me today? Is Lana going to show what my part was? Because you guys, these are all women, most of them, except for the biggest man chooch out there. These are all women that claim that they are mothers, that claim that they are wives, friends. You know what I mean? Like, this is, y'all need padded rooms. So let's take a look at it. So I blocked people in 2021. What? What'd you want? Yeah, here, you can have mine. Here, can you run this to him? Oh, boy. Oh, he said he wants to ask him one time. Okay.
Oh, it's not for an iPad? Yeah, show me. Show me, baby.
Hey, KS, I really think that you need to go get a life. You know why? Because clearly you care because you're just here. You're here for it all the time. But go ahead and boot KS from the platform. Thanks. When someone tries to get you arrested, when someone tries to make false police reports, someone tries to go to your job, when someone tries to say that you, the kids that you used to coach basketball, that you touch them inappropriately, that you sexually assaulted people, that type of stuff, yeah, no, you don't move on from that type of stuff. You make sure that you handle it. And what I do is I keep it transparent. So this is what's going on, and to make sure that this doesn't happen to other people and people that are trying to ride under the limelight here and think that you're not going to just tell part truths or come clean just a little bit. No. Whatever your involvement was, I could never imagine doing even 1/100th of what these people have done. You knowingly lie, that is, you're defaming. You're knowingly spreading stuff that's not true. You are enticing other people. You're lying to other people and trying to get them to go file police reports. And I have all the proof. Exactly. You had me at DNA. Those allegations are not dismissible. Exactly. When you go and you get lawyers to lie for you, that's some crazy stuff right there. When you're committing perjury, yeah. So here you go. Let's take a look at this. I'm going to play a 911 call, and then I'm going to play body cam footage, okay? And I'm actually going to use, I think, Jamie Abeda. She has a channel, and she had posted it originally, but me and Jamie went and got the CAD notes and the body cam footage and the 911 call for my case. That was the night before my hearing in March 6, 2022. I don't know if any of you guys have seen it. So here you go. But it's important. I do body cam and 911 calls all the time in all my other cases. So why wouldn't I be transparent so you guys could see what they were trying to do? And do I believe that it was set up from jump? Yes. Do I think that somebody tried to take it too far? Yes. And that's when certain people started having problems with it. Because eventually, not only was this affecting me, but then it affected a troll's good friend. And then that's when it was like, okay, well, they can't be doing this to this person. So that's what kind of, and you'll see here in a second when I show this. So take a look.
Raise $2,500 by December 1st to donate to Children's Hospital and bullies with grandchildren. So if you guys look up here, it says 1902, and it's very snowy, truth fortune teller. It was cold as all get out. So 1902 is 702.
What was I muted? Sorry about that. Hold on. Okay, sorry, I was muted. It's 3/6 is March 6th. This is the night before I had my hearing. So this is 7:02 or 7:03 now. And this is going to be, you're going to hear and see why they were called, why the police were called to come out. So again, this is out in Colorado. This is, I had to go out to, I didn't have to actually, but this is the night before I had my 9 o'clock in the morning hearing for a temporary restraining order.
Hello,
Oh, hi.
are you Vanessa?
Yes.
What's going on, Vanessa?
I'll put her.
Is he, come on, upstairs. Upstairs. So, the papers were left on your car, where was your car at? Where is?
Oh, no, so I have a restraining order on the woman right hearing tomorrow at 8 a.m. This paper, she signed the divorce is staying with third party, which is in direct violation of this. To leave them on the door, they aren't real. They're fake subpoenas, which the judge had ordered last week, that she's not allowed to do what she just did. It's targeting.
Wait, what? What? She's not supposed to do that. They're fake subpoenas. Why did you call the police for fake subpoenas then?
My minor daughter. And she said that she can't do it. She read the motion that the judge, I have a copy of that if you need it.
No, I know what it says. So these,
Okay, so right here she tells the police that she had called her attorneys. Okay. And that's why she called the cops. So again, right here, she says that.
She's not allowed to do what she just did. A woman I've been hearing tomorrow at 8 a.m. This paper, she signed the divorce is staying with third party, which is in direct violation of this. To leave them on the door, they aren't real. They're fake subpoenas, which the judge had ordered last week, that she's not allowed to do what she just did. It's targeting.
Wait, what? What? She's not supposed to do that.
On February 18th, I went and motioned the courts, and I actually attempted to get 5 subpoenas, not just 2, 5, 3 out of state, 2 in state. The 2 that were in state were for this woman's husband and this woman's minor child, because she put both of them in her complaint. On February 28th, they filed an emergency motion to quash the minor child subpoena. And it was granted within 28 minutes. I didn't even have like a chance to, respond to it. It was, the judge ordered it quashed for the minor child, but they did not attempt to quash the her husband's subpoena. It was only for the minor child.
They're fake subpoenas. Why did you call the police for fake subpoenas then?
My minor daughter. And she said that she can't do it. She read the motion that the judge, I have a copy of that if you need it.
no, I know what it says. So these are the papers that were left on your car?
No,
That's hard.
it's on the door. They were on the
Front
door.
door?
They were banging on the door.
Okay.
Those are both of them, but it's already been.
If you look at these subpoenas, you could tell that they were folded. And the one subpoena that we served, it was not folded. It was rolled.
Oh, she can't do.
And just to give a little backstory, we were told, myself and Lana, that Sean Walsh did not live at that residence, that he lived in an apartment. So thank you, Just Jane. I appreciate that. And so obviously he does not live in an apartment. And so that's why we were serving him on a Sunday before court, because we wanted to prove that he was evading service.
You said you have a hearing on this tomorrow?
Yes.
And I do like how, you know, she never tells him about the evading and that stuff.
And Lisa's your daughter?
Yes.
And how does your daughter play into all this?
She doesn't. It's
Oh, actually, she does, because you put on the restraining order application that she was so afraid that you had to show her that she's afraid to answer the door and all kinds of stuff. So that's why your daughter was subpoenaed.
I believe it's just intimidation tactic for me to not show up. That's what she's been doing this entire time.
It's been a month. So how did she do this the entire time? I don't get that. I don't.
Is telling me I have no choice but to not show up. The judge ruled.
Why would serving you a subpoena make you not show up to court? That doesn't make sense to me, but
You serve a subpoena because you want somebody to go to court. She's saying that she felt that these were served as a form of intimidation tactic and harassment, and that it was actually for them not to show up. Well, you're coming regardless, honey. But no, you go and get subpoenas like I did the right way, and they were court issued because you want somebody to show up to court. And the court approved those subpoenas. So you might want to ask the courts why they allowed me to get the subpoenas that they did.
okay.
She had nothing to do with it, and she can't do this. There's no process server. They just banged and took pictures.
There's no process server? Is that what you just said? They just banged on the door. Well, if you look up my company, it says that we do process serving. And I've been in business since 2016. So, yeah.
Pictures of my house, and
Is this Sean?
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So this guy knows that he was served with a subpoena, and his subpoena was notarized by me, signed by Sarah. There's also only one log entry in my notary journal that Sarah signed, that she served one piece of paper and I notarized one subpoena for Sean Walsh. But he knows that he's supposed to be in court tomorrow.
And I talked to my attorney. She said it's not proper services.
So instead of calling the police at 4 p.m. when this subpoena was allegedly served, you are now talking to the police at 7 p.m. and you called your attorney first. That's interesting. And she told you that it was a violation.
Proper services just to intimidate and harass, which is what she's been doing for months.
For months. How do you feel intimidated when you're calling 3 hours later? That's weird.
How old is Annalise?
14.
You have any idea who brought these to your house?
Yes, and it's the woman she's staying with, Jamie Beta from Littleton.
Okay.
How does she know me? I don't know this woman. At the time, I was a subscriber and a friend of Lana's. I did go to with Lana to court the first time.
Thank you.
So, and this woman, of course, was also, oh, you're not really him. I wish you were, though. Yeah. So, anyway.
We got her plate, we got her car, I got a picture of her, and I have her right here. Hold on.
Why would you take why would you take pictures of the process server's car and the person, and you know the person, and this is weird. And
So,
Beaver Countyan, this is the
here
stalker. This is my
the card.
stalker right here.
This car?
Yeah, she went live from it last night as she was also coming to Broomfield to
From the.
She was coming to Broomfield to what? To have dinner? So you're watching us having dinner?
from the airport. And
Oh, from the airport.
so here's the car. Hold on. Here is a picture of her.
So let me get this straight. She's watching me.
She's stalking you.
Yeah, she's stalking me,
She's stalking you.
knowing what time I got off of a plane, knowing that I went live last night, knowing that I went to Benihana's in Broomfield, where that's where the Benihana's is located. Benihana's is one of my favorite restaurants. Anybody that knows me, I'm gonna get it in at Benihana's. But what?
Actually in the car. That's her friend that she's staying with that dropped it off. And then
See, this is the part that I don't understand is you have no idea where I'm staying. Just because I was out to dinner with somebody, I mean, I could be staying in a bunch of different places. I could be staying in a hotel. I don't understand.
that's them.
Right there, you can see she shows them a picture of the subpoenas in the door. Right there.
And then let's see.
So that picture is going to have metadata behind it when you took it, the timestamp of that picture, because she didn't bring the subpoenas to court. These alleged subpoenas, she didn't bring them to court. She was told to, as you're going to hear, but she did not bring these subpoenas to court. She brought these pictures that she took of everything.
She says that's them leaving it, but then she keeps telling this police officer that I am the one that delivered the subpoena, and I was not.
She wasn't.
1 second.
Sarah delivered it. It was one person.
This is the woman that is stalking me, and this is the woman she's staying with.
How do you know where Lana is staying? That's so creepy.
And the plates will come back to Jamie.
Whoa! How do you know where my plates are going to come back to? You have access to CCIC and CIC? Now that's some creepy shit right there.
You tell him,
But it
Jamie.
gets better.
You tell him, Jamie.
This is Jamie.
Yes.
Okay. This is Lana.
Yes.
What picture did you show of me? I was not there. I was not there.
I can't quite tell what that plate. It's FQN.
Oh, so the subpoena evader, the husband that hides, now he's going to volunteer that he also participated in some stalking behavior.
It's FQN 902. Certainly could be. I looked online and pulled up a 2020 BMW X3. Okay.
And we've already been to court once, and she came to that hearing. Jamie evaded it in that car.
Okay.
And she's coming to the hearing tomorrow.
Oh, she knows I'm coming to the hearing tomorrow? How would you know this? This is really crazy.
So I would agree it's not proper service, but I don't know if these are real or fake, to be honest with you.
No, I showed him to my lawyer. There's no process server, and the judge has already ruled that she can't.
There is a process server, and there was a process server that signed the subpoena that was on your door.
I need to call my lawyer. What did you
And she
show
also
her?
can't send her friend to my home.
I can't send my friend.
That she cannot bother me through a third party or only person. She could come as an attorney or a process server.
My company does process serving, and I can do process serving.
She's not a
There
party
was
with the
nothing wrong
case.
with Sarah doing the service, which she did. I did not. But yet you're not mentioning her. But you do mention her in your testimony.
So that's a direct violation. She's violated it a bunch of times.
Thank you.
today is
242, can you clear and list?
So for my attorney, she said to call you guys because that is a violation.
Frank Queen Nora 902.
And you guys. So you're
Nothing to
raising
see here. This is really, 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 really sick. It is.
Russell?
Copy. Who's zero?
And Lana's expected to be there, yes?
Yes. Yes.
Copy. Thank you.
So I think the easiest way to
So they said my plate was clear and valid, meaning I have no warrants or car's not stolen, have valid plates. There's no restraining order on me.
resolve this, especially since you're going to be in court for like 12 hours basically. So I'm going to document that you called us tonight for this reason.
Okay.
And I will document that my advice to you was show all this to the judge tomorrow morning and let the judge decide if that's a violation. My hang up is I'm not super crystal clear on whether that's the violation because she's not directly communicating anything to you. If the judge agrees these are fake, certainly,
Why is she going to look at them again? They're fake because you printed them out blank.
that's my whole problem is that the whole third party thing. This person's not communicating with you, and this person's not prohibited from being on your street.
No, but she's the third party contact friend that.
She is trying to actually convince this police officer that third party harassment was committed, and he's telling her no, because third party harassment means that I am going to deliver a message for Lana to Vanessa. Not a word was said. Nobody banged on the door. The door was knocked on, but nobody banged on it.
And she's not allowed to come to my house and do that through herself or a third party. And they were banging on the door, just didn't answer it.
Well, the way it reads is Lana's not supposed to be within 100 yards of you, and there's no contact of any kind, including third party. My hang up is Lana, by placing something on your door, third party, I'm not real clear if that's contact, communication. Again, maybe it is, but I'm gonna leave it up to the judge. It's very easy since you're gonna be talking to the judge tomorrow morning.
Okay.
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 So I'm gonna give you a call number for this call. And I'm just gonna note that I instructed you to bring this to the judge tomorrow morning and let the judge decide whether they want to modify this order. So, maybe this gal needs an order against her. That's the judge's.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, my lawyer just wanted the report number.
You trolls could donate to my to the Children's Hospital Fund.
My lawyer
Don't be
wanted
sending your
the
alts
police
in here.
report. She didn't care if her daughter was safe or not. My lawyer needs this number so that we can go hard at her tomorrow in the morning. Liars.
Was Sean and Annalise, do they have any intentions of being in court tomorrow?
No.
Why not? The subpoena for Sean Walsh was still valid. Yep.
Let's move down to it. Saw, but there's a ruling from 228 saying that she cannot attempt to serve my minor daughter and that it's not valid.
Nobody served your minor daughter. Nobody's chased a child down your street. There is no daughter even here.
You showed him the emergency order to quash.
No, I have it.
You should show us.
Okay. Yeah, there was an emergency motion filed over this fear actually, and it's right here. Granted by the court, 228. She granted almost immediately.
But there's no motion to quash for Sean Walsh. And And then I'm gonna go ahead and play some
She
clips
was
from
trying
her
to serve her
audio
daughter with a subpoena,
of the hearing.
and the courts ruled that
She
No,
may not
that's
try,
right.
yes, yeah, correct. And then, those don't even, my lawyer said when I showed her those don't even have process service, not proper service anyway, it was just to intimidate.
What? Again, yes, I am a process server and I own a company that does process serving. So another lie. She's trying to make this into something that it never was.
And harass, which she has done nonstop.
where does, I thought she was living in some other
Nonstop.
state, but
She
living
is,
in-
she's, lives in Ohio, but
Okay.
she's with, a woman in Littleton.
How do you know where I live, stalker? And these are people that like to fat shame people.
251 CR, please. Copy. Yeah, I mean, if you guys weren't meeting with the judge tomorrow morning, I might say I'll type up a report and let the DA decide what to do with it. It's much easier since you're gonna be talking to the judge tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. I'm gonna document that you called us tonight. That is the call number for this call that I'm on right now.
Okay.
All of my information's on the front.
So this is what generated the CAD notes, where he says no report, no report.
And yeah, we will, I'll let you address all this with the judge. Line out leaders, the judge will decide what they want to do with this.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yes.
But I thought they told the judge that the police were already investigating it, and that's why she didn't take the subpoenas with her to court. Because if she did, then I would have demanded that those subpoenas be dusted for our fingerprints. I would have also shown the court that I have a watermark. My paper has a watermark inside of it so that you cannot do shit like this. And so
That's why she couldn't
then
do
it was also signed by me, signed by Sarah, and notarized by me. So it'd be very, very difficult to try to replicate all of that onto this second subpoena for the daughter. So it was easier to just print out blank ones and then claim that they were fake. But call the police. Why would you be afraid of papers that are fake? And this
Yeah,
one,
keep all those
I don't know. That's about a
pictures
week
that
old.
you just showed me and keep those for the judge.
Does he know?
Okay.
Go for
Okay?
it.
I don't.
All right.
I thought you were gonna say something. All right, so
Okay.
that will document that you called us and I referred you to the judge since we're already gonna be there.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, guys. Good luck to you guys. Thank you. And like I said, maybe the judge needs to, if you feel that his friend Alana should also be served with a protection order, bring up those concerns to the judge. As you already know, it's up to the judge.
Yes, and please take your subpoenas with your fake subpoenas with you to court.
Needs to be taken into effect regarding the roommate friend.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, I'm a roommate.
All right. Good luck to you guys.
Have a good night.
You too.
Cheers,
Thank
sir.
you.
Well, the CAD notes say I'm an acquaintance, so I'm not third party. Oh, so that's that. So let's see. I will remove that. And then I will, let's go share some more video. So this part is just a 2-minute. He calls her, she doesn't answer the phone. And then let's see. Let me see. I have the call itself, so this is downloads yesterday. Yeah. Let me see. Go to but it said fortune teller and are gross. You know,
I was just seeing if the audio was still on here or not.
line. So she will thing about her.
All right.
Um,
I'm gonna stop it here for this, so we could soak in that. But yeah, so when you actually go, I didn't have this when I was in court, and all of this and how she testified was just complete lies. but she doesn't bring the subpoenas. Like he says, he's like, bring these to court. And they just used photos off the phone. Why? I think it had to do with the paper. There's not going to be no watermark on the paper because it was printed from either her personal computer printer, or I don't know if she could run over to a friend's house in the neighborhood or go to like a Staples or something like that. But the CAD notes, they were at her place to drop it off at around 4 p.m. and she waited 2.5 hours to call the cops. The cops got out there at 7. She said that she called the police right away because her daughter was home and her daughter was scared. And here you can hear Claire say, like she's saying, I called my lawyer and my lawyer needs this report number. My lawyer told me to call you guys after I talked to her. So now I am requesting the phone records of her phone records from that day and her attorney's phone records to see what time those phone calls took place. So thank you guys for all your support. Again, that's the body cam footage from one of them, because obviously there were 2 cops there. But at the end, this guy walks out. He's like, well, that's a little bit of a weird one. So yeah, but here, take the subpoenas and bring that. And so I say that in court. I said, where are they? Picture, like, and then they never talked about the metadata behind each of the pictures. What time they were at, the date, time stamp, all that. But perjury. And I believe this is called what you call manipulating evidence, tampering with evidence. This is definitely manufactured evidence. There was no, the quash subpoena was never put on that door. And so what I have is the picture of when Sarah left. She took a picture of what the door looked like. And then I have Vanessa's picture of when she took the picture of the door, because Sarah took a picture and the pictures don't match up.
I mean, Vanessa gets an A for effort, for trying to document
So,
the subpoena.
Yeah. So I'll go ahead and do that the next time so you guys can see the side by side of what the door looked like. And then also the time of day, as far as it being, when it was taken. But it was definitely taken out of the door because the ear flap,
Dog ear.
the dog ear of the side of the paper, that's how it was left. And there was no dog ear when the picture was taken on her end. But at the end of the day, who doesn't bring the subpoenas to, where'd you put them? You throw them away?
And the cop asked you to.
The cop's saying, take these tomorrow. Where are they? And that's what became this next big lie, which was because I didn't know this. I didn't have this yet. All of this stuff, the CAD notes. I didn't even know that the cops were called. But then the paper trail lie of that she gave them to the police. That's going to come up later. So there you guys go. We're going to go have some fun on a Thursday. You guys go do your thing too. But this is when you take stuff to a whole nother level. See you guys soon. Peace.